He mended roofs during storms, caressed animals in secret, fed the hungry without asking names, comforted the dying without charging fees. He wasn't praised, but he didn't care. As long as he saw the grateful tears in the eyes of those he helped, he knew his purpose. Years passed. Seasons turned. Spring chased summer, which painted the mountainsides in gold, before winter's icy breath could turn them white again. Throughout it all, Leon continued helping everyone, never expecting thanks, never demanding recognition. Then one night, disaster struck. A fire swept through the village. People screamed as flames devoured homes, shops, and barns. Panic seized hearts. Everyone ran for the hills, except for Leon. He stood watching the chaos, knowing he had to do something. He rushed to help, diving into the inferno, rescuing those trapped by the blade. He guided families to safety, carrying children over his shoulder, shielding mothers with his body, leading the blind and elderly by the hand. His clothes torn, his hair singed, he saved life after life until he couldn't find anyone else to save. Then he searched for animals, too, pulling birds out of their burning cages, carrying frightened cats and dogs down the ladder. He even coaxed a family of rabbits out from under a burning house and led them to safety. As he dashed between buildings, grabbing buckets of water to douse the flames, he heard people cheering. Finally, they saw him, but soon, the fire spread, cutting off their view. Again, he was lost in the smoke. And yet, somehow, Leon kept going. He saved a puppy trapped in a burning building, returning with its grateful licks on his burnt and blistered hands. He rescued a cat stuck on a burning roof, ignoring its terrified screeches as he cradled it to his chest. He carried an old woman down a ladder, shielding her frail body with his own. He pulled a young girl from a second-story window, hiding her face in his tunic to stop her from screaming. Finally, the wind shifted, pushing the smoke aside and revealing Leon. He stood amidst the inferno, covered in soot, his face streaked with grime, his hands bandaged with rags, a puppy licking his fingers, a cat nuzzling his leg, and the old woman clutching his arm. The cheers grew louder now, echoing through the valley as the fire began to fade. Only then did the villagers truly see him. Not his name, not his past, but his heart. When the fire died down and the villagers began picking through the debris, they found Leon tending to the injured animals. His clothes were gone, exposing powerful arms and shoulders. His back, a canvas of old scars, each mark telling a story of his kindness, of battles fought, of hardships endured. The villagers gasped as they realized they'd been wrong about him. This was no accursed child. This was a hero.